What kind of content should I be creating and posting for my business? Now, chances are if you're here watching this video, you're a business owner that doesn't really want to spend money on a marketing agency like ours. You instead want to try your hands on creating your own content. I think that's very respectable, and the biggest challenge that you will face is doing it consistently and in a high quality fashion. This is of course because you are also running the day-to-day operations and handling all the other important stuff of your business. However, if you still choose to embark on this path, I'll be giving you our strategy as to how we come up with all the content pieces that we have done for our clients. So the first question to ask is, why are you creating content? Well, the obvious answer is that you eventually want to turn those viewers into potential customers, i.e. you want your content to lead to a sale. Therefore, we have to think of the content strategy as the same way we think of sales. At Restive Collective, we think of content as a sales strategy. We layer our content so that it becomes a sales funnel. The first type of content that we create are mostly engaging content. So this could include your trends, those videos that basically go viral on TikTok or Instagram. We contextualize them to your business. This can also include things that are funny, things that are shocking, things that are basically skits. The most important aspect of these kinds of content is you want it to be engaging and you want it to attract the biggest group of people possible. So essentially think of it as a fishing net, right? You are trying to catch as many fish as possible before sorting it out. The second kind of content that you'll be creating is what we call the educational or rapport building kinds of content. Here you want to basically establish yourselves as the experts or the go-to people when someone is trying to find this kind of service or product. So basically the kinds of content that will exist here are things like day in my life, behind the scenes, or how-tos and tutorials. Now, a lot of business owners may be a bit averse to creating such content, but let's be real, most people won't be able to put in the same amount of dedication, effort, blood, sweat and tears. As business owners, you probably know that an idea is simply worthless without spending the time, energy to actually realize it into reality. The last step is to actually close the sale. So you do this by essentially creating a business promotion, showcasing a discount, or basically creating a kind of content that pushes the viewer to make the sale or to inquire about you. This can include anything related to customer testimonials, call to actions, even something as simple as a discount. And now for the hard part, the actual execution. This is probably where most of you will get stuck. Do feel free to DM us and we'll be more than happy to consult you on how we can work together so that your business can produce and post high quality, consistent content every single month.